Friday Night Football's Game of the Week is brought to you in part by Felco Windows, Siding and Doors.
It's time for a Week 9 edition of Friday Night Football. The end of the road, but a lot to play for, including second place in the Big Northern. Plus, it's win and you're in for North Boone. And in the NUIC, Lena Winslow and Forreston add another chapter to their rivalry. It may be chilly, but we're bringing the heat for the regular season finale.
Half and half starts now.
Welcome to our Week 9 edition of Friday Night Football. I'm Derek Bain. He is Sam Knox. We started out in late August, and here we are 2 months later for the regular season finale.
Hard to believe. We'd have some intense games of the week all season, and we have one more before the playoffs begin. Stillman Valley and Genoa Kingston battling it out for second place in the Big Northern Conference. Both teams with 7-1 records coming into the finale. Cogs go right down the field on the first possession. Chase Engel finishes the drive with a rushing touchdown. Cogs up 7-0. Later in the half, not many passes between these two offenses, but here's a good one. Kale Robin goes to Luke Zitkus. What a catch, first down and more for the Cardinals. Just a few seconds left in the first half. Stillman trying to get some points, but the snap is a bit off and the kick is blocked. So this one stays 7-0 heading into halftime. Well, just enough time to get yourself a burger from that big grill, and I did before the game. Bravo, Genoa. Engel gets the carry, looking like Mike Alstott with the vintage shoulder pads. Cog threatening again. This time it's Brody Engel who's going to run it in for the touchdown. GK puts it on Stillman, 35-0, the final.
North Boone needs a win to secure a playoff spot. The Vikings taking on Oregon in Poplar Grove. Chandler Alderman rolls out and pitches the ball to Chris Dutch. And, well, you know what those Dutches do when they get their hands on the football. They take it all the way to the house, putting North Boone on the board first. They're coming out fired up, much like they did last week. The student section all hyped up, making noise in bright neon colors. The Vikings looking to add to their lead. This time it's Will Dutch, a former athlete of the week, takes it into the end zone to add to the lead. North Boone wins it 41-14 to get that very important 5th win.
Winnebago and Rockford Lutheran trying to finish the season on a positive note with a 4th win. The Crusaders up late. Bago trying to make a comeback. Lucas Cowman leaps over a defender and into the end zone. Lutheran, however, will respond with a big run from Kayvon Tillman. He can't quite get into the end zone, but it's a nice run nonetheless.
Good effort, though. Look at that. It's reversing the field.
I would be panting right then and there. Maybe on the ground already down. Because
getting out of breath just watching it.
Exactly. The cheerleaders, however, still loving what they see. Winnebago takes over on their own 10. Alec Weevil's pass is tipped into the hands of Lutheran's Nolan Moore. You'll see more of him in the chemistry quiz later on. They go on to win 22-14.
And Byron looking to put a bow on a perfect regular season, taking on Rockford Christian. Chandler Binkley, well, he's going to take this one to the house. 49 yards for an early 7-0 lead, just 29 seconds into the game for the Tigers. They came out to make a statement, and they're doing just that. Isaiah Johnson, the Rockford Christian basketball coach and athletic director, excited for his Royal Lions basketball squad this winter, helping with the chain gang. Braden Smith airing it out to Kai Aiken for the touchdown. The Tigers roll 61-0 to finish a perfect 9-0. We still have a lot of football left to cover. Next up, we head to the Nick 10, where Boylan and East are looking for that 6th win to guarantee themselves a playoff spot. Highlights of that, plus a new edition of the chemistry quiz coming up after the break. Boylan and East bring identical 5-3 records into the regular season finale, with both teams looking to improve their playoff seeding. The Rockford rivals meeting up at Swanson Stadium.
Jump around.
Yeah, they're getting hyped before the second half starts when the E-Rabs give it to DeTerrace Dotson. Looks like he might break away for a touchdown or at least get the ball inside the 5, but Mark Harris doesn't give up on the play.
Nice.
And Dotson fumbles past the pylon. That's a touchback for Boylan. Gary Griffin can't believe it as his team still trails 21-8 in the 3rd. Boylan going to the air, but East Samuel Young with the big-time interception, but another tough break for the E-Rabs. He gets called for interference. Marcus Hayes, a former E-Rab defensive back, knows a little something about picking off passes. He's helping coach. Watching on as Boylan goes deep to Mason Caltagirone. A big gain for him, and that's going to set up Joey Apino. He keeps it himself to the outside for the touchdown as the Titans get the win, 28-14.
Hononegah looking to finish off an undefeated run through the Nick 10, taking on Jefferson who's back after 2 COVID-19 forfeits. Indians picking up where they left off. Isaac Wizenan fakes the handoff, takes it in for the touchdown. Hononegah still pounding. They hand it off to Stuart Hale, who adds to the Indians' lead as he is gone. The student section always strong, and they are loving what they see early on here from their Hononegah Indians. Hononegah again. Wizenan passes to Dylan Sales. Sales is going to do the rest. This man can do it all. A touchdown of his own. Indians win big, 64-0.
So they finish a perfect 9-0. Harlem trying to close out the season with an 8-game winning streak, taking on Auburn. The Huskies pounding the rock on the opening drive. Adrian Palos in for the score and an early 6-0 lead. JP Tolo trying to coach up his Knights, but Harlem's defense coming on strong this season. How about Braxton Tufty in for the safety? That's 2 points as the prayer hands go up. He is very excited about that, and maybe especially more excited after his team gets the 8-0 lead. He gets the chain on the sideline as well. The Harlem D, again with Auburn backed up. How about another safety? The Huskies pitch the shutout, 36-0 for their 8th straight win to finish the season.
Good stuff there. Guilford and Belvoir closing out their season at Thunderburg Stadium. Vikings down 3 scores to start the second half. On 4th and long, they go for it. Bryce Walker says, "You're not going to stop me." Takes off and doesn't get quite into the end zone. How about those Bucks uniforms too? Buck pride just for this final game of the year.
Classic right there.
Bryce Walker inside the 15. Javon Jones does the rest as he rushes in for the touchdown to make this one a bit closer. Well, it's still 32-29 in the 4th quarter currently.
Little late start there. Belvedere North trying to lock up 3rd place in the Nick 10, taking on Freeport. The Blue Thunder get off to a quick start in this one as Mason Weckler, the quarterback, pitches to Nico Bertolino on the option, and Bertolino turns on the burners and does the rest as he turns the corner, gets down the sideline, outruns everybody for the touchdown. The Blue Thunder with the early 7-0 lead. And how about the Pretzels trying to respond? The ball goes off of the wide receiver's hands. Check out the effort from Aaron Winters for the interception. Big-time defensive play as the Freeport coaches trying to make a few adjustments to slow down the Blue Thunder and that triple option attack. Freeport responds early in the 2nd quarter with a touchdown of their own as Diedrich Macon gets to the edge for the score, but too much Blue Thunder. Bertolino takes it in for his 2nd score as Belvedere North wins a tight one, 31-26 over the Pretzels.
Well, tonight marked the end of the regular season in high school football. Rockford Lutheran played its final game of the year. That's where the chemistry quiz lands in Week 9 with the Crusaders. Something that you are most likely to see Nolan eating.
Oh my God. Are you serious? Dude. Wait, I gotta answer.
3, 2, 1, go. What is it? Gluten-free food? Anything without gluten. Gluten-free. So you guys, okay, there's 1 for 1, coach. See, you knew it. That's enough. He's out of here. He's like, I'm done with practice. He goes, good job. What's Jacob's favorite coach saying of the year? And this is coach's first year. So it might stick. 3, 2, 1, go. Get them chopping. Chop your feet. Same thing. So is that not Coach Gates?
That is Coach T. That's all of them.
Coach T, all of them say it though?
Started with Coach T.
And how do they actually, how does he say it?
Get them chopping. Get them chopping. Chop your feet. All sorts of variations. All right, man, here we go.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
What could Nolan go D1 in that's a sport or not a sport? But something that he's just really good at. 3, 2, 1, go. Swimming. Really?
No way. I thought you were going to say skiing. No.
Swimming.
No, he can't swim.
No, he's what are you, like a fish?
Sorta, I guess you could say that.
That lake boy life.
Yeah, that lake boy life.
All right, King's favorite NFL quarterback.
Like all time?
Yeah, all time.
You're just trying to make it harder for him.
All time. 3, 2, 1, show the camera. Mike Vick. You spelled, he goes V-I-K. It's okay, hey, still got it.
Literature's not my strong suit.
It's okay.
Football.
It's okay. As long as it's the same guy. King's favorite artist.
Like rap artist?
Yeah, painter. Rap artist, yeah.
Oh my God.
Or any artist, it doesn't matter who.
I'm gonna
what
get a
it
lot of hate for this one.
is. 3, 2, 1, go. Little baby.
Yeah.
Easy.
I wasn't gonna put NBA Youngboy.
I would not have let you. No.
You and Walt both.
You seen him in concert? No, not yet. No. You will one day. I'm gonna say this. Who is going to win your fantasy league? Both of you write down the answer. be 100% honest. Who's going to win it? 3, 2, 1, go. King Hughes. He puts his last name. Hey, look at that. What a good friend. He put the crown on for you. That's fantastic. You're 6-0. Yeah. Do you have any do you have any buys this week?
A lot.
It's a tough one for me. This is a down week for me too. It's gonna be tough.
I still picked up.
I have Herbert on a bye. It's not.
I got Calvin Ridley and Mike Davis on a bye.
That's tough. Yeah, not great. A lot of buys on my team this week.
Hey, we do what we can here. No buys, though, here on Friday Night Football. We've covered a lot of football so far, but there is still more to come. We head to the small school ranks for some big-time matchups. We have more highlights, plus our play of the week when Friday Night Football returns after this timeout.
You're watching Friday Night Football on Channel 13.
Well, it was quite an atmosphere for that game there. The Lena Winslow fans making noise. Lena Winslow and Forreston are battling for second place in the NUIC, with Dupex sealing up a perfect run through the conference with a win at Stockton tonight. The Panthers and Cardinals have played some classics over the years, meeting in Lena to close out the regular season. With both offenses struggling a bit early on, the Panthers defense decides to get in on the scoring fun. Ethan Fye strips the ball, takes it all the way to the end zone. The Panthers would then get the ball on offense just a little bit later. How about Luke Benson? He finds Ethan Fye streaking across the end zone, and he's in for the touchdown, making things happen through the air. Where the Panthers, the Cardinals coaches looking on, waiting for their offense to show up, and show up they do just before the half. Logan Dyson hits Jacob Fiorello for the deep pass. Look at these two teams, ground and pound, but they're airing it out a little bit. Then Dyson finds Devontae King Black for the score. Forreston gets in there to cut it to a 12-point game. Second half, the Panthers pounded in to go up 20-8, but then the Cardinals take over. Forreston would win on the final play of the game, 22-20. They score to get the big win on the road. Both teams finished 7-2.
What a classic. Two of the top 8-man teams in the state battling as Aquin looks to knock off undefeated Polo. Picking things up in the first quarter, Aquin with the ball, and Evan Brogy tosses the screen to Ollie Arndt for the long touchdown. So the Bulldogs off to a good start. The Marcos would answer, though. It's Tyler Meridian. He's going to throw it to Avery Grenoble, who is going to get into the red zone for Polos. The Marcos, though. There's Marco Polo. Go either way, right? Later, Brock Salto takes it from 2 yards out. Aquin tries to answer, but it's Khalil Sankey who is going to break up the deep ball here. Well, helping Polo go on to win this one 38-20, so a high-scoring affair there.
Marcos finished the season undefeated. Millageville hosting South Beloit, another 8-man football action. Missiles with the ball. First, and it's Ashton Nobis taking the handoff. He takes it all the way to the house as he gets to the edge and outruns everybody from South Beloit. The Missiles shoot out to the early lead. Sobos, though, with their Missiles fans watching on, they try to spoil the fun. Tanner Joyner throws it to Lawrence Koska. He gets a solid game before he's brought down hard, but the Missiles defense helping them get the big win, 58-16, so Millageville, big W there. Now, we scoured the area looking for the best high school football action. Only one can be our play of the week. About Winnebago's Lucas Kalman leaping the defender for the touchdown for Winnebago. Great effort there. Tune in tomorrow night on MeTV for the Playoff Parents Show.